CoLAB ForestWISE was created in 2018, just after the big fires that we had in Portugal. It is a joint collaboration between the big private companies related to the forest and to the energy, as well as 6 universities and 3 public bodies. Our aim is to give this added value to the forest and to the forest products. And with that, we want to reduce the big fires in Portuguese forest, as well as to give better conditions in these rural areas to have more people and to improve the economy.
Agenda Transform is a major initiative of the CoLAB ForestWISE to answer the call of the Portuguese government for structural and ambitious projects that could transform the Portuguese economy. We have 56 partners and they all combined efforts towards the joint execution of 30 different initiatives that together cover the entire value chain, from forest management, operations and logistics, industry and markets. Agenda Transform will produce innovative products, services and processes that help towards the digitalization of the processes and to contribute towards the objectives of carbon neutrality. Agenda Transform will innovate in circularity practices in collaboration with its associates.
With the Agenda Transform, we aim to increase the level of wood waste usage in our production by installing new wood recycling centers and especially with new technologies that will allow us to incorporate MDF post-consumer into the production process of MDF. By using this wood waste for the environment, it means that we are avoiding landfills or burning, keeping the carbon stored in our wood products. For instance, Sonae Arauco has stored in 2023 3 million tons of CO2.
When you are vertically integrated in a company like ours, we always seek for having different products, better efficiency, diversify the production, get a higher value from the raw materials you use. One, for instance, is to use genetic diversity of eucalyptus and to use that to produce honey and use it with the materials we have from a genetic improvement program, which means that it's not only produce more wood, but also be able to diversify the types of products that we have.
One of the main goals of our plant and also of the Altri Group in general is to continuously reduce waste from our process and also reduce the carbon footprint. The main example that we have right now is this separation process, the recovery of the acetic acid and furfural that allowed us to recover these components from a waste stream of our evaporation plant and transform it into this value-added product.
We see all these projects as part of a natural process of development, of becoming more efficient, reducing a footprint and adding value to the forest chain.
I think the results of the Agenda Transform will be a technology that can really be very useful for everybody in this industry to achieve better economic results with less impact on the environment. We are using lots of sensors on the machines, so we are gathering lots of information, and there are lots of people that can use this information.
This technology added to the forest operations, it provides us more data and more time information of what is happening on the field. That will also support the decisions, the optimization of resources and machinery. We also can understand the whole value and process chain that is happening, from the harvesting to the collection and the transport of the wood to our mills. Not only for us at a management and optimization point of view, that information is all important, but also in the perspective of the providers and contractors that are working in the forest and the forest owners. All these together are the concept of Forest 4.0.
The forest plays different roles in combating climate change, and not just because it's the biggest carbon sequestration ecosystem, but water conservation or has a host of biodiversity.
Our project with Agenda Transform aims to produce better plants more adapted to climate changes, with faster growing rates, with the higher survival rates. For each ton of harvest cork, we can retain 73 tons of CO2. Cork oak can live up to 200 years, so it can act as a carbon sink. It's very important for the carbon neutrality that we want to achieve globally. Cork oak forest is a system that is specific to the Mediterranean basin, but it's actually very important also to all Europe because it works as a natural barrier to desertification. It's very important to preserve these systems and to make them more attractive so they can retain people and they can keep doing their function. When we have plants that grow faster and enter in production earlier, we will enhance and augment this quantity of sequestrated carbon. So this agenda is very important to carbon neutrality.
We believe that for companies, individuals, and organizations, everybody will be stronger if we join efforts. If we have more competences, wider views, we surely will be able to have better solutions, whatever problems that we are facing.
Our research focus is actual needs of the industries and the public entities and the private owners. That is the big challenge we have. All this innovation actually gets into practice.
It's extremely important that we are able to pass those ideas, the outcomes and the solutions to others.
I hope that we are contributing for the transformation of the sector. And this transformation means impact in the forest, in society, and of course in our country and in Europe.